Nurses returning from Puerto Rico accuse the federal government of leaving people to die. We cannot be silent while millions of people continue to endure these conditions. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 15. And I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. All right, Shalom. This is Brother Yahawah here with GMS Charlotte. I want to start off by giving all honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahawah, Yahawashi. Double honors to my elders and my apostles at Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. And salutation to you, Akim, out there in the four corners, laboring in this truth and pushing with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom. Yeah, like the title says, man. It says nurses returning from Puerto Rico accuse the federal government of leaving people to die, man. So you Ephraimites, okay, the tribe of Ephraim, which is you so-called Puerto Ricans, okay, y'all dying out there, man. Hey, good for y'all, because it's rightly deserved. Okay? Now let me go on read the article. I'm gonna do my best to like pinpoint the key important things, you know, but it's all gonna go through the spirit, man. You know, while I'm going through, I'm gonna be bringing out scriptures and stuff. So I brought Tazah, the Lord be with me as I do this video, man. It says the nation's largest nurses union commended the federal government's emergency response to Puerto Rico on Thursday for delaying necessary humanitarian aid to its own citizens and leaving them to die. All right, so like I said in the beginning, man, you Ephraimites, you so-called Puerto Ricans is dying out there. All right, y'all getting fucked up, ain't you? Like, good for you, man. And the Lord is laughing at that right now. All right, the prophets is rejoicing. Okay. Then it goes on to say, the stinging criticism came from members of the nonprofit National Nurses United, speaking on Capitol Hill with Democratic members of Congress after a 2-week humanitarian mission to Puerto Rico. About 50 volunteer nurses visited 24 towns in urban and rural areas and described the desperation of Puerto Ricans. Even 5 weeks after Hurricane Maria hit the island, that's worse than anything they had witnessed on other humanitarian missions, including the aftermath of Katrina in New Orleans and the earthquake in Haiti. The official death toll from the storm so far is 51, though Vox's own reporting suggests that the actual number of deaths could be in the hundreds. So yeah, it could be a lot more deaths out there in Puerto Rico, man. Okay? To you so-called Ephraimites, man. All right? The next scripture I'm going to get is also in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15. Let's start at verse 5. It says, for who shall have pity on thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Yeah, who's going to have pity on you, Jake? Okay? Yeah, you got nurses going down there, so on and so forth, man. But ultimately, they don't really care, man. All right? They don't really care how you doing, man. The heathens is not coming to help your ass, man. All right? Thou hast forsaken me, saith the Lord Yahawashi. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee and destroy thee. I am weary with repenting. Yeah, Yahawashi said that you guys, really all of Israel, just straight up forsook the Lord, man. Okay? And the scriptures talk about that. You know, y'all want to go worship these other guys that are no gods. Okay, look for them to save you, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get that right quick. Let the gods ye have chosen. I know it's in Judges. Yeah, this is the book of Judges, chapter 10, verse 14. It says, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Yeah, go ahead and let Santa Maria, okay, Guadalupe, you know what I'm saying, deliver you in the time of your trouble, man. Okay, because that's exactly what Ephraim is going through right now, man. Tribulation. All right? You got niggas dying out there in Puerto Rico, man. But oh well. Hey, who shall go aside to ask how thou doest, man? Nobody cares. All right, this is a divine punishment, man. This is real. And let me go back to the article. All right, it says the nurses describe doctors performing surgery in hospitals with light from their cell phones. Hey, the struggle is real down there in Puerto Rico, man. Children screaming from hunger, elderly residents suffering from severe dehydration, and black mold spreading throughout the entire communities. We cannot be silent while millions of people continue to endure these conditions, said Bonnie Castillo, Associate Executive Director of National Nurses United. All right, I'm going to read the scripture again. It says, Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 5, who shall have pity on thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Thou hast forsaken me, saith the Lord, Yahawashi. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee and destroy thee. I am weary with repenting. Verse 7, and I will fan them with the fan in the gates of the land, and I will bereave them of children. I will destroy my people, if they return not from their ways. Okay, what are your ways? Worshiping them other gods, man. Worshiping Santa Maria and shit. If you just call on the name of Yahawashi, hey, the Lord gonna save you. But that's why we got our brother out there, Samaka Math, okay, who's being diligent. You know, I can still pushing. All right, because the Lord Yahawashi got him, man. All right. He's not turning away from this truth to go worship Santa Maria and so on and so forth like the rest of them fucking Ephraimites down there, man. Okay, we got a brother out there who's still doing the work, man. He ain't going through this right now, man. Hey, I'm pretty sure bro is eating good right now, man. You know, the next scripture I'm gonna get is in the book of Isaiah. Chapter 30, verse 1, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahawashi, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And that's what you niggas is doing by trusting in these relief programs, man. You're adding sin to sin. Okay? Y'all taking counsel, but not of Yahawashi. All right? But let me go on with the article. It says, she says some nurses arrived in towns that never got food or water supplies or any other help from the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Some communities the nurses visited that did get supplies were not getting enough. Hey, so these guys, hey, they wasn't getting enough, man. You know, Ephraim is fruitful. So it's a lot of them down there, man. All right. It's hard to get information about overall relief efforts in Puerto Rico, as some towns remain completely cut off from internet and phone service. Right now, about 75% of the island doesn't have electricity and 25% doesn't have running water. Vox's reporting suggests that far fewer people have access to drinking water than statistics show. So it's a lot more than what they showing, man. All right. FEMA has acknowledged that its mission in Puerto Rico is the most logistically complex response in FEMA history, while also pointing out how much it has accomplished in such a difficult environment. The agency has deployed more than 16,000 federal workers to the island, flown supplies to stranded communities more than 700 times, and delivered more than 10 million liters of bottled water. All right, so it's water and it's food going out, man. But it's not enough, man. Okay, and all of it is like defiled bread and shit. All right. The agency has also approved more than 114 million individual assistance to cover the cost of temporary housing and other basic needs. It has also approved 2.3 million in disaster assistance loans for small businesses. All right, well, the rest of that, Salaki, the rest of that was, you know what I'm saying, just not truly important. But the first line, it says FEMA has acknowledged that its mission in Puerto Rico is the most logistically complex response in FEMA history. Hey, so now FEMA's getting involved, man. Okay, now you got FEMA going over to Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? About to really just put you on in concentration camps, man. All right. I'm going to read the book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1 again. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahawashi, that take counsel, but not of me. So y'all taking FEMA, y'all taking these nurses, okay, but y'all not taking the counsel of Yahawashi and Yahawashi. And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. All right, so you Ephraimites, you so-called Puerto Ricans down there is trusting in the shadow of Egypt, man. Okay, y'all trusting in America, which is Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures. Okay, and this, hey, it's a high demand for necessities and food and so on and so forth down there. All right, y'all going through it, and the Lord see that because He's putting you through that. All right. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. So you trusting in America, you trusting in Donald Trump is going to be your shame, man. And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. So now you're confounded. All right. You thought that America was going to help, but you Puerto Ricans is just, Puerto Rico is just a commonwealth. It's not a state. It's a commonwealth for the United States, man. All right. Y'all leaning on the United States. Y'all leaning on America, Babylon the Great. For resources and shit, but hey, America ain't doing nothing for you, man. All right, good for you. That serves you right, man. Okay. But Olivia Lynch, a California nurse who just returned from the Puerto Rico mission, said FEMA's efforts in Puerto Rico are completely inadequate. Part of the problem is how FEMA requires. Part of the problem is how FEMA requires Puerto Ricans to apply for disaster aid. So in the midst of y'all going through all of that hell and all of that trouble, all right, all of that tribulation, FEMA needs y'all to apply for disaster aid. So they basically say, we're not going to help you until you apply for our help, man. And y'all already in debt. Okay, y'all already in debt. Lynch said FEMA workers were asking residents to give them copies of to give them copies of utility bills and bank routing numbers. And the Lord got a sense of humor, man. All right, 75% of the island is out of electricity, okay? And they asking for copies of utility bills and bank routing numbers, man. That's how they going to judge how they going to be able to help you, man. All right? Then the agency promised to follow up via email or text, but most people don't have electricity or phone service in their homes, and documents may be destroyed. Hey, so Esau, the so-called white man, is fucking around with you guys, man. Donald Trump is fucking around with y'all, man. FEMA don't give two shits about what's going on down there, man. Okay, y'all went down to Egypt for help, man. Y'all trusted in the shadow of Egypt. Okay, the next scripture I'm gonna get is in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Verse 3, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, and travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Hey, so it looked like, you know what I'm saying, y'all getting helped. All right. It looked like, you know what I'm saying, before the hurricane, everything was all good before the hurricane hit, man. Okay, it looked like y'all was good, but what? They said peace and safety and then sudden destruction, man. And that real destruction is talking about when Yahawashi comes back, okay? But even at this current moment, man, y'all just thought everything was good, man. You know? And then boom, sudden destruction. A fucking hurricane hit y'all. All right? Good for you. All right? The scriptures tell you not to trust your enemy, man. The scriptures tell you not to trust in oppression. All right, but matter of fact, let me get that. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, so y'all keep trusting in Pharaoh, all right, which right now is Donald Trump, or the elites of America, of the world. Okay, y'all trusting in Pharaoh, y'all trusting in the shadow of Egypt, but the scriptures tell you not to trust your enemies, man. Okay, y'all calling out to Donald Trump for help, you know. Y'all want mercy to be had on y'all from the rest of the heathen. Hey, but that's not gonna work, man, because y'all not calling on Yahawashi and Yahawashi. All right, let me see what else I could pull from here. All right, hey, and it's not just Ephraim, okay? Asher was going through it, and Asher's still going through it in Brazil and Venezuela, okay? Issachar going through it, the so-called Mexicans, all right? Hey, all the tribes is catching hell, man. All right? Let me see if there's anything else I could pull from here. Yeah, I'm going to just read this last part right here. It says, our people are being left to suffer, and the nurses hope that our elected officials work to change this before people die, Kennedy said. Yeah, again, ain't nobody going to help y'all, man. All right? Y'all just lining up to get destroyed, okay? Once y'all go into the FEMA camps, hey, Esau going to be able to do whatever the hell he want with you right then and there, okay? So ain't no point in trusting that Esau, the so-called white man. All right. Sirach 12:10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right. Are y'all not being oppressed down there? You know, again, good for y'all, man. You know, because Esau, the so-called white man, is going to talk about him oppressing y'all like it ain't shit, man. Hey, they speak proudly about the oppression of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And I can prove that in the book of Psalms. You know, this is what y'all get for going down to Egypt for help, man. Now Yahawashi has stretched out his hand, as the scriptures say, against you, man. All right. The Lord is the enemy to you niggas right now because y'all didn't want to hearken onto the word, man. Y'all went off and y'all played heartless, man. All right. But the point I'm getting right now is how Esau, the so-called white man, speaks loftily of oppression on you guys, man. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 8. It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, all right? They don't care that you guys are going through what you're going through, man. All right, they proud that you're going through what you're going through, man. All right? They don't care that they oppress you because Esau, the so-called white man, that's what he's supposed to do. That's why the scriptures tell you to never trust thine enemy, man. Don't trust your enemy. All right, don't trust the so-called white man. Okay? Y'all took counsel, y'all took a covering that wasn't of Yahawashi, and for that, hey, the scriptures say that's gonna be your shame. Okay? And that's exactly how y'all look. That's exactly how y'all are down here, man. Y'all shameful right now, man. Y'all full of shame because y'all didn't take the covering and the counsel of Yahawashi. Okay? The last scripture I'm gonna get, and it's actually the one I started off with, man. But I'm bringing it back out for the sake of edification. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 15. It says, and I will cast you out of my sight, talking to Judah, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. All right, it says our people are being left to suffer, and the nurses hope that our elected officials work to change this before people die. Hey, pray not thou for this people, man. We don't feel bad for you niggas, man, because y'all didn't take the cover and the cloak in the council of Yahawashi, man. So to the brother Jeremiah, man, Yahawashi told him, man, hey, therefore pray not thou for this people. All right, don't cry for these niggas. Don't pray for them. Okay? You know, don't be begging Yahawashi to help them, man. All right, because we don't care. They had a chance to do right and they did wickedly, man. You know, we had the brother Samakamoth out there pushing the truth, and then none of them came up and got with our brother, man, to seek and find out how they could be saved, man. And the Lord seen that. And look what the fuck happened, man. The rest of them Ephraimites out there is getting jacked up. And our brother out there, he's still good, man. All right? And he ain't lifting up no prayer for these people. So neither should we, man. They got exactly what they deserve. All right? But with that being said, that was just a little update on what's going on in Puerto Rico. The so-called Ephraimites. I mean, Salakia, so the so-called Puerto Ricans, the Ephraimites of the Bible, man. You know, just a quick little update, man. I pray y'all brothers was edified. And until next time, man. Shalom.